I'm Phil McKnight and I'd like to explain to you today how to get the best out of your auto milk texturing system on your Oracle Espresso machine. With traditional steam wands, they rely on the barista holding the tip of the steam wand at exactly the right position to draw air into the milk. Our system introduces that air automatically, so it's a very simple process. Now our system is tuned to work best with full cream cow's milk, but if you choose to have skim milk, light milk, soy or maybe almond milk, it might be a little brand dependent, so you might need to change your brand to get the best result that you can from the system. Also, we rely on making sure that the steam wand is very clean, so it's really important that you have a damp cloth like this one right next to your espresso machine so that you're able to wipe the steam wand as soon as you finish texturing your milk. It's also really important to wipe the tip to keep the holes in the tip of the steam wand clear, because that affects the performance. Even though the steam wand will auto purge to help these holes stay clear, it's still very important that you wipe them directly after use. So with the Oracle's auto milk texturing system, you're able to set temperature and texture. That means that you can set the temperature that the steam will stop. You can also adjust the level of foam, so you can have heavier foam for a cappuccino or lighter foam for a latte. We recommend when you set the temperature that you use somewhere between 60 and 65 degrees C. That means the coffee will be almost at drinking temperature when it's poured. If you like a hotter coffee, we suggest that you use boiling water to preheat your cups. You can use a kettle or you can use the hot water spout from the Oracle to do that. That stops you from damaging the delicate milk proteins and solids by overheating the milk to get a hotter coffee. With the foam, I like to set the texture dial in the centre and then adjust from there. It's really up to you, it's personal preference. To get the best results out of your Oracle's milk texturing system, I recommend that you should purge right before you actually texture your milk. So that's just a tap down on the lever, and that purges out any condensed water that may have accumulated in the steam wand. When you're texturing your milk, always make sure that you texture just the right amount of milk for the coffees that you're making. This is the minimum amount that you can texture, just covering the white ring on the steam wand. Generally what I like to do is I like to fill up to the V on the jug. That seems to be a good balance between a small amount and a large amount. Another tip is always use really cold milk. If you can have your milk jug in the fridge prior to use, that means it'll start out really cold and the steam will actually have longer contact time with the milk to generate that really nice silky texture that you get in a cafe or coffee shop. So let me show you how simple it is to use. Lift up the steam wand, just put the milk in the centre, tap down to start. So right now the system is introducing air and steam into the milk, so we're getting heating and the milk being stretched by increasing its volume both at the same time. They're not two separate processes, they're actually happening together simultaneously. On our LCD we have live temperature feedback, so you can see exactly what temperature the milk is at. So we've set our milk for 60 degrees, so when the milk reaches 60, the steam system will automatically stop. All we need to do now is lift up our steam wand, drop down our jug, wipe our steam wand with our damp cloth, just wipe the tip to clean the tip, and then we push it back down to the home position. It'll automatically purge to clean the tip. So what you need to do now is just tap down the jug, and that'll settle any large bubbles that are in the textured milk, and then just swirl quite vigorously just to integrate the texture and bring the silkiness of the milk all together. It should look like white paint or white chrome, very, very shiny and really silky. So if you get milk that's not really silky and well textured and has large bubbles or maybe a bit thin in its texture, that probably means that the holes in the tip of the steam wand are not fully clear. So the way to unblock those is just use the cleaning tool. Now the cleaning tool is located in the tool storage tray just behind our drip tray. Now there's our tool that we're going to use to clean the tip, and all you need to do is just insert that tiny little needle just into the 5 holes in the tip, just to make sure that they're unblocked, and that will improve the performance. Now if that doesn't completely improve the performance, perhaps it may need a deeper clean. Now the way you do a deeper clean is using a damp cloth. We just unscrew the tip from the steam wand, making sure that it's not too hot if you've just recently used it. Now once you have the tip off, it's very easy to clean. It's much easier to clean with our pin tool when it's off. And we can also soak it in some hot water. All you need to do is just put it in a glass, fill it with hot water and allow it to soak. Or you can use the steam wand cleaning solution that we provide. It's just a sachet of powder, dissolve it in here and let this soak to loosen up any milk solids that have blocked the holes. Just be careful with the steam wand because we have this red O-ring down the bottom, this red O-ring at the top, and you want to make sure that you don't damage or lose those two O-rings when you're cleaning this system. You'll know straight away if you have damaged them because the next time you go to texture your milk, you won't get any texture at all. You'll get temperature straight away with no texture. We do provide you with 2 spares of these just in case you do lose them or damage them. Once you've cleaned the tip, it's just a case of screwing the tip back onto the wand, then your steam wand's ready to use. The Oracle's Auto Milk Texturing System allows you to get cafe quality textured milk simply and easily.